3 minutes left. A person who is in heaven, and who you love very much, asks you to open this urgently. Please, my dear one, don't overlook this. This isn't a coincidence. It's not some accidental video playing. It's not something to ignore or brush aside. Right now I'm speaking directly to you, yes you, because something far greater than this world is unfolding in this very moment. Time is short, just 3 minutes remain, and someone who once walked beside you, someone you love deeply, but may never have said it enough, is reaching out from the other side. And they've chosen me, Archangel Michael, to deliver this message on their behalf. You don't know how long they've been waiting for this moment, how many times they've watched over you quietly, how often they've whispered into your spirit, when you wept alone. They've sent signs, a feather drifting down, a vivid dream, a particular song, a flicker of light, all in hopes you'd notice their presence. But those signs passed you by, you weren't sure, you doubted, you wondered if your mind was simply imagining things. But no, that was them, and now they're trying once again, speaking through me, so you finally hear them. Please listen closely, there isn't much time. They're saying, please open this message. Don't scroll past, even if your heart is weary, even if your faith feels distant, even if you've stopped believing that miracles are possible. I have to say something, I couldn't while I was here. You've been moving through life, carrying such weight in your soul. Memories still sting like fresh wounds. The absence of their presence leaves the world feeling hollow sometimes, and there's a quiet guilt you carry, for not saying enough, not being there more, for not realizing they wouldn't be here longer. But they want that guilt to be released. They see you, every tear that's fallen, they caught it. Every quiet prayer you whispered in the dark, they heard. And this is what they're telling you now, my dearest, I never left your side, I didn't truly disappear, I'm still deeply connected to you, in ways the world can't explain. When you speak silently, I respond with signs, when you feel lost, I try to guide your path. Today's message is crucial, there's something you're meant to hear, something they can only share with you. So stop for just a breath, pause this moment, because the words ahead might shift the course of your life. And before I continue, I need to ask, if this message already resonates within your spirit, take a moment to subscribe, so you don't miss more divine messages in the days to come. Because the one in heaven has more to say, and this is merely the beginning of what they'll reveal through us. Now, my dear child, those signs you've been seeing, they're not imagined. The repeating numbers, the whispers when the house is still, the sudden sensation of someone's presence, those moments are real. That's them, they remember it all. The final conversation you shared, the clothes you wore, your laughter, your tears, your voice, they carry it all with them. And they won't find peace, until you understand this one thing, stop treating your pain like a punishment. They're saying, let go of the blame, for what you didn't know, you did what you could, I love you more than ever. Pay close attention now, they've seen your current struggles, things nobody else knows. The exhaustion that lingers, even after sleep. The smiles you give, that cover your weariness. The strength you force yourself to carry, while quietly wishing someone could see what's really happening. They see it, and that's why Archangel Michael has been called to step in. That's why this message found you, at this exact moment, because you needed it more than you realized. You may not fully understand yet, but you're standing at the edge of something miraculous. They want to be part of that transformation. The energy surrounding you is beginning to change. The pain, the confusion, the waiting, it's not going to last forever. But there's something you must do, don't overlook this sign. Someone in heaven is softly saying, tell them I miss them every day, tell them I never wanted to go, but I'm free now, and I'm doing everything I can, to help from the other side. They're orchestrating something sacred, a divine alignment you can't see just yet. But if you remain open, if you stay hopeful, it will become clear. And here's the beautiful truth, they're not alone in trying to reach you. Angels are being dispatched into your life, new protectors, new guides, new spiritual companions, who are about to walk beside you like never before. They're forming a circle around you, especially in your room, near your bed, around your workspace. Have you felt those chills, that sudden calm in the middle of chaos? Have you ever heard your name whispered, when nobody else was near? That's not your imagination, that's heaven breaking through the veil. So let me ask you, do you believe in divine timing? Because what you're hearing now isn't just a video, it's heaven's timing. Someone from beyond asked me to say this. The door you've been praying to open, it's about to. The person you've been longing to meet, they're closer than you think. The answers you've begged for, they're coming, and no one will be able to doubt them. But you have to stay awake, alert to divine timing. Don't dismiss moments like these, they're rare. Miracles unfold in the moments just before giving up, in the final seconds before tears fall, in the whisper when heaven nudges, open this now, and you did. That alone proves you're ready. And now they're smiling from the heavens above, saying, you heard me, you listened, you opened your heart again, I'm here, I'll remain until your miracle comes. You see, the one who's been trying to connect with you, who left this life too soon, didn't go without purpose. Their journey didn't end, it transformed. Their soul expanded, their love for you grew even stronger. Now they walk alongside angels, immersed in divine light, yet their heart still beats in rhythm with yours. And now Archangel Michael is right beside you, shield lifted, sword drawn, guarding your space, watching over your name. He's whispering, you don't realize how protected you are. Even when you feel abandoned, you're not. Even when you think no one cares, heaven is moving mountains for your sake. But you must quiet your mind to notice. The world is loud, your thoughts are heavy, the noise of sorrow and doubt has silenced your inner voice. But right now, I ask you to slow down, just for a moment, breathe. Because in this stillness, something sacred is unfolding. They're showing me visions, you sitting near a window, wondering if they can see you. You speaking silently to them, hoping your words reach them. You crying quietly at night, holding a photo or keepsake. That sacred part of your soul, still holds them close. And I'm here to confirm, they did see you, they heard every word, they were there in that room, they placed warmth on your shoulders, they shifted the curtains, they stirred your heart, when nothing else moved. That was them saying, I'm right here. So no more doubting. They are real, and they are with you. And now they have one final message for you today. You are stronger than you believe, you are not cursed, you are not forgotten, you are chosen. There's something holy about your journey. You think you're behind, you feel like everyone else has moved forward, while you remain stuck. But you don't see the bigger picture. Your pause was sacred. You were being sheltered, while the battle ahead was cleared for you. I tell you this from the heights of heaven: what looked like rejection was divine redirection. What seemed like a pause was preparation. What felt like an ending is actually a beginning. Right now a shift is taking place, a sacred reversal. Something broken is being healed, something taken is being restored, something lost is returning. And they want you to be ready. Because when this miracle arrives, it will come swiftly, it won't knock twice, you can't hesitate. They ask you for one promise: don't give up before your breakthrough. Don't let fear erase what faith built. Don't silence your soul anymore. You have angels on assignment, and I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to remove what's blocking your blessings. Because everything that's been delayed, every moment of doubt, every tear, every quiet hope, is being answered now. You standing near a doorway, not a physical one, but a spiritual threshold. You've waited there, unsure whether to knock, whether it will open, whether anyone is even on the other side. But what you didn't realize is that heaven was waiting too, waiting for this exact moment, this divine alignment, this sacred yes from deep within you. And now that it's here, the door is about to open, not with effort, not with striving, but with grace. You're going to look back on this season, and see how every delay was divine, how every silence was sacred preparation. The things that felt like rejection were really protection. The opportunities that slipped away were never yours to carry. But what is coming now is tailor-made for your healing, your calling, your legacy. That doorway, it's not just an exit from the pain, it's an entrance into purpose. And as you walk through, you'll notice something shifting inside you. You'll stop apologizing for your sensitivity, your compassion, your depth. You'll begin to embrace those very qualities as your strength. Because you were never meant to be hardened by this world, you were meant to soften it. Your presence is healing, your voice carries light, your soul is ancient, wise, and finally ready. And now heaven moves swiftly, angels assigned to your life are gathering around. Some of them have been with you since the beginning, through childhood tears and adolescent confusion, through heartbreaks and moments of triumph. They've watched you break open and bloom again. And now they lean in, listening for your next prayer, waiting for your next whisper of faith. You see, this journey was never about perfection, it was always about presence. About remembering who you are, when the world tries to make you forget. And every time you chose love over bitterness, every time you chose to forgive when it hurt, every time you looked up instead of giving up, you were creating space for this moment. The moment where divine alignment meets readiness. So don't shrink now, don't talk yourself out of what's coming, with doubt or fear. You've already survived the hardest chapters, you've walked through valleys, with a quiet courage that only heaven truly witnessed. And now the mountaintop is near. And no, this isn't just poetic language, it's a spiritual reality unfolding in your favor. There is a specific blessing being dispatched to your life, that has your name etched into it. It will bypass others, not because you're more worthy, but because it was always meant for you. It's something you thought you lost, it's something your soul whispered for, when no one was around. It's something you didn't even know how to ask for, but heaven heard. The person in heaven, the one you miss so deeply, is smiling right now. They're walking beside you in spirit, proud of how you've kept going. They've watched you cry into pillows no one saw, they've listened to your silent prayers, and felt the ache in your chest, when you tried to act strong. And now they're helping from the other side, sending dreams that carry messages, sending strangers who speak exactly what you need to hear, sending divine delays, so the right doors open. You are not alone in this, you never were. The loneliness was loud, but it was never the truth. There were angels in the room, even when you felt like giving up. There was a sacred plan unfolding, even when all you saw was chaos. And now the clarity is coming, the dust is settling, the next steps will be unmistakable. But please, beloved, promise me this, don't fall asleep spiritually after this moment. Don't slip back into numbness. Keep your heart awake, keep your soul tuned to the whisper of heaven. Because in the coming days, you're going to see signs that leave you speechless. You're going to feel waves of peace that make no sense. You'll receive unexpected kindness, that brings tears to your eyes. Why? Because you stayed, you listened, you allowed your soul to believe again. And this is what happens when a soul remembers who it is. When a spirit stops settling, and starts soaring. When a heart dares to hope again, after being shattered. This is what resurrection looks like, not in the body, but in the spirit, and it's happening now. That doorway you were standing at, it's opening wide. Light is pouring through, not the blinding kind, but the soft golden glow of a new beginning. And the person in heaven is right beside you, gently nudging you forward, whispering, "Go, this is your time, take the step." And so you step, not in fear, but in trust. Not because you know the whole path, but because you finally believe that heaven walks with you. Every step is guided, every detour is divine, every delay has meaning. You are not the same person who started reading this, you've been changed, not by these words, but by the encounter they carried. This wasn't just a message, it was a meeting, a sacred alignment, a visitation wrapped in language your heart could understand. So what now? Now you breathe, now you rest in the knowing, that something holy has touched your life. That heaven has moved on your behalf, that the one you miss is closer than ever, still loving, still guiding, still proud. Keep watching, keep listening, keep walking forward. The next chapter of your life is not being written by fear, but by faith. The ink is divine, the author is love, and the ending, it will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. A divine moment, where heaven reached down and touched your heart, and everything you thought was over, is being rewritten with grace. You are not returning to the past, you are rising into the future. Not just a better version of what was, but a sacred unfolding of what was always meant to be. And right now, the heavens are aligning in ways you cannot yet see. The threads that once felt broken, are being rewoven into something stronger, something eternal. That ache in your soul, it's not weakness, it's the echo of destiny calling you forward. It's the divine tapping on your spirit, saying, "Wake up, child, you were never forgotten. You were never abandoned, even in your darkest hours, when the silence was deafening, when the nights felt endless, when your tears soaked the pillow, you were being held. The arms of the one you love in heaven, never let go. You may not have seen them, but they were there, in the quiet signs, a flickering light, a soft breeze, a scent that reminded you of them. All of it whispers from the other side, reminders that love doesn't die, it transforms. And that love has been surrounding you, every single step of the way. You see, beloved, the pain you've endured did not come to destroy you, it came to reveal you. To strip away what was never meant to stay, and uncover the strength that was hidden beneath the surface. You were never broken, you were becoming. Becoming more compassionate, more aware, more aligned with your soul's true path. And now that path is opening, the fog is lifting, the answers you've been praying for are on their way, not all at once, but in divine timing. Because heaven is not just granting your requests, it's upgrading them. You asked for healing, heaven is giving you wholeness. You asked for peace, heaven is delivering purpose. And yes, purpose, that's what this season is all about. The reason you felt the stirring, the unrest, the inner shift, it's because your purpose is awakening. You're not just here to get through the day, you're here to leave a mark, to touch lives, to live in a way that echoes beyond this lifetime. And your loved one in heaven, they're cheering you on, every single step. They're clearing paths you don't even know exist yet. They're speaking your name in sacred places, they're helping orchestrate divine encounters, preparing people, opportunities, and moments to come into your life, at exactly the right time. So don't rush the process, don't panic in the waiting. You are not behind, you are right on schedule, according to heaven's clock. All those detours, they weren't detours at all, they were soul lessons. The delays weren't denials, they were preparations. And now everything is converging. You're stepping into a divine alignment, where even your setbacks will begin to make sense. The losses will reveal their deeper meaning, the grief will soften into gratitude, the closed doors will be remembered as divine protection. And in the midst of it all, something extraordinary is happening inside you. Your faith is being renewed, your inner light is flickering back on. That heaviness that clung to your chest like a storm cloud, it's beginning to lift. You're breathing deeper, seeing clearer, feeling again. That's not coincidence, that's resurrection. A part of you that felt numb, disconnected, worn out, is coming back to life. And it's not just for your benefit, you are being restored, so you can restore others, you are being healed, so you can carry healing, you are being lifted, so you can lift someone else. And right now, heaven wants you to know, you're not too late. You haven't missed it 22111, you didn't mess it up beyond repair. What's meant for you, will still find you, even through the detours, even through the delays, even through the doubt. Divine timing is still on your side. The soul you lost, they haven't given up on you. In fact, they've never believed in you more. And they're not just watching over you, they're participating, they're intervening, they're working through angels, dreams, nudges, and moments of clarity that seem to come out of nowhere. So pay attention, be present. The signs are getting stronger. That inner knowing you feel, that subtle pull towards something greater, is real. Follow it, trust it, lean into it. You are being led by a force that is both infinite and intimate. And the next step, it's not going to be loud or dramatic. It's going to be subtle. A moment of peace, a divine idea, a message you didn't expect, a chance encounter. That's how miracles often begin, not with fireworks, but with a whisper. And if you're quiet enough, still enough, open enough, you will feel it. And when you do say yes to the new beginning, say yes to the healing, say yes to the love that's trying to find you again. Don't let fear talk you out of it, don't let the past convince you it's not possible. You are not who you were then, you've grown, you've endured, you've been spiritually rebuilt. And now you're ready to receive, ready to thrive, ready to love without fear, ready to live with your whole heart again. Your loved one in heaven, they're smiling right now. They've waited so long for this. For you to feel what they've been trying to say. That you are not alone, that your life still holds beauty, that miracles are still unfolding, that your presence here matters more than you know. And if you could hear their voice in this moment, it would say, I'm proud of you, I see how far you've come, I see how much you've carried, and I need you to know, you're doing better than you think. So hold that truth close, let it anchor you, when the world feels uncertain, let it steady you, when the days feel long. You are not walking this path without purpose. Every tear has watered the soil of your future, every heartbreak has softened your heart for deeper love, every loss has made space for something divine to enter. And now that divine moment is closer than ever. This is your time, this is your shift, this is the part of your story where the narrative changes. And not just a little, dramatically, gloriously, eternally. Because heaven has declared it so. And you, child of the divine, are finally ready to receive what's always been yours, healing, joy, purpose, and a peace that doesn't make sense to the world, but makes perfect sense to your soul. Stay open, stay present, stay willing. Because something holy is unfolding, right before your eyes. And you, yes you, are the miracle you've been waiting for. Yes, let the miracle travel through you, because it was never meant to stop here. It was always meant to flow onward, to your children, your friends, the strangers who cross your path, and feel something different in your presence. That something is heaven, that something is divine love, that now lives inside you, not as a distant memory, but as a living breathing light. You see, this light has always been yours. But pain buried it, grief muted it, life tried to convince you it was lost forever. And yet here you are, still standing, still hoping, still reaching for something higher. That alone is a miracle, that alone is proof that the light never left, it was just waiting for you to remember, waiting for this moment of divine awakening, when all the pain you've carried would turn into purpose, when all the waiting would finally make sense. So take a deep breath right now, feel it. That shift in your spirit, that's heaven moving inside you. That's the sacred realignment of your path. That's your departed loved one, wrapping their essence around you, reminding you that love doesn't die, it only deepens. And this love is your inheritance now, this love is your fuel, this love will carry you through the nights, when fear creeps back in, when doubt knocks at your door, when the world feels too heavy again. Because yes, there will be moments when the pain returns. Healing is not a straight path. But now you have something you didn't have before, this knowing. This holy certainty, that you are not alone, that your tears are seen, that your life is sacred, and that nothing, absolutely nothing, has been in vain. The heartbreak, it softened your edges, and made you more tender with the world. The loss, it deepened your empathy, and opened your heart to divine connection. The silence, it taught you to listen beyond sound, to feel beyond words. All of it mattered, all of it was used, and all of it is now part of your sacred story. So don't hide from your story, don't be ashamed of the chapters, filled with tears, or confusion, or heartbreak. They are holy too, they are the pages that heaven wrote with you, the parts that gave you your strength, your beauty, your wisdom. You are not broken, you are becoming, you are not lost, you are being led, and this moment, this message is your confirmation. Archangel Michael is still here, his wings are stretched wide behind you, creating space for miracles to land. He is clearing paths in the spirit, he is guarding your heart, while it softens again. He is whispering promises, that no one else hears but you, because they were meant just for you. Can you feel it, that sacred hush around you? That's the presence of heaven, confirming what your soul already knows. You are walking into something holy, you are rising into your calling. And your loved one, they are smiling now. Their spirit is dancing in the light, not because they're free, but because you are finally stepping into yours. You are choosing life again, you are choosing faith again, you are choosing to let go of what hurt you, not to forget, but to be free. They see it, they bless it, they celebrate it, with all of heaven. There's still so much ahead, so much beauty, so much laughter, so many little divine moments, that will make you stop and whisper, that was you, wasn't it? And the answer will always be yes. The feather on your path, the butterfly that won't leave you alone, the sudden warmth in an empty room, the dream that felt too real, it's them, it's heaven, it's love echoing back to you. So don't shut down again, don't fall back into the numbness that once felt safe. Let yourself feel, let yourself trust, let yourself dream the dream you thought you had to bury with them. They're handing it back to you now. It's safe again. The dream is safe in your hands, because you've been refined, you've been prepared, you've been made new. And now heaven wants to remind you of something powerful, you are the miracle. You're not waiting for something outside of you, it's already inside you. The love, the healing, the light, the strength, the legacy, it's already there, waiting to be released, waiting to change lives, not just yours, but every soul your life will touch. That is how big this is, that is how deep this runs. So keep walking, keep praying, keep believing. And when the days get heavy, return to this moment. Let this message replay in your soul, until it drowns out every lie of fear or doubt. Let these words become your anthem: I am loved, I am seen, I am chosen, and I am never alone. And if you ever forget, heaven will remind you. Through a stranger's kindness, through a sudden peace in chaos, through an unexpected door opening, at just the right time, through a sign that only you would understand. Because this is a conversation now, a living dialogue, between your heart and the divine, and it will never stop, not now, not ever. So lift your head, chosen one. You carry eternity in your chest, you walk with heaven's wind at your back, you are wrapped in wings you cannot see, but can always feel. And you are moving forward, not just for yourself, but for everyone who couldn't. You are breaking cycles, you are shifting generations, you are becoming the answer to someone else's prayer. And as you move, may you never forget. You are guided, you are covered, you are aligned. And the best is not behind you, it's ahead, waiting, glowing, unfolding in divine time. Let this be your declaration: whispered softly from your soul to the skies, I receive, I believe, I am ready. Amen.